Hi guys, how you going? We're the Beards. I'm Johan Beard Raven and I sing about beards.
Yes, I'm facing Mick Stubbington and I play guitar about beards.
I'm Nathaniel Beard and I play the bass guitar, also about beards.
I'm John Bierman Jr. and I have a beard and play the drums about beards.
That's right, make sure you have a beard and keep watching Mad TV. Beards.
So, well, let's get on with it. You're here in Denmark. It's your first time, like, not first, but third time here. That's very important. Do you have any memories from your past concerts in Denmark or something? What do you remember from Denmark?
I could jump in there. I would say Utrecht, the first time we played.
Utrecht's Holland.
Okay. Well, I'll jump in there. Take two. Turbocharged, they're a good band. They're from here, right? Got the right place?
Yeah.
A couple of them had beards, didn't they?
Yeah,
Second
perhaps.
time?
I
You
can
remember people's beards?
Oh, I'd never forget a beard.
Yeah. Turbocharged. I think there was 5 of them. And 2 of them had beards.
Yeah.
So they were, 40% good.
I
Yeah.
recall the first time we ever played in Copenhagen, there was a Swedish invasion and there was about 50 Swedes came from over the sea.
They piled over and they made themselves known.
And there was it felt like, we like our concerts to be very much focused on just having beards, but it felt like there was a bit of a Danish-Swedish rivalry going on there. And we like the rivalry to be between the beardless and the bearded.
Yeah.
That's our kind of rivalry.
Oh, sounds pretty cool. Then my next question will be, why are you ending all this? Because it sounds like great fun. So why stop it now?
Yeah, well, we have decided to stop after 11 years of being in a beard-related propaganda rock band. And one of the reasons that we're stopping is because I guess we set out all those years ago to make the world a beardier place through music. And we've done that now. We feel like back in 2005, beards were not very popular. Now they're back. And we've seen beards restored to the lofty position in society that they should hold.
That was all us.
That was us. We did
brought
that.
them back.
So that's pretty much the reason. And also we've run out of words that rhyme with beard.
Yeah.
It's really cool though. And well, I've followed you through the 10 years that you've been here, and I've seen it. So I can document that it's really cool. I like men with beards, obviously. So for me, it's thank you.
No problem.
But there must be something like backside to it. Like what's the worst part about being the beards?
The worst part about being the beards?
The worst part about being... I got my beard caught in the zipper of my jacket once.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
We had to cancel the entire tour after
Yeah,
that.
that was several years ago. But that's the only major trauma.
So there's nothing bad about being the beards, really.
I suppose just for a moment it occurred to me that maybe there was a downside to having a beard, just in that split second, and it almost destroyed me.
Yeah. But luckily, after that, we went on to write our 4th album of songs about beards.
Yeah.
And the propaganda contained in that album was enough to restore Johann's faith in beards.
My faith in beards.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
so there is, some good parts. There's loads of good parts about being the beards. What is the very best thing, if you can mention something about being the beards that's really
Having a beard.
Good one.
That is true. That's very true.
Well said.
But yeah, I guess we've been lucky enough to tour the world and sing songs about beards and perform in front of thousands of adoring fans over the years.
Yeah.
Perform at the World Beard and Moustache Championships and receive recognition for our work back in our home country of Australia. That's all been great, but really none of that compares to just having a beard.
It is quite good to have a job where you get congratulated and handed free beer as part of the...
Every night.
That is your job, essentially.
Okay, but how did it start? How did you become the beards, actually?
It really was pretty organic. So in 2005, not many people had beards. We did. And we were constantly asked to explain why we had beards. And our employers would tell us to shave. Our spouses and families would ask us to trim back our beards. And we thought, that's not acceptable. We should not have to answer these questions. If anything, the beardless should have to explain themselves to us. So that's sort of the genesis of how it all started. But we honestly didn't anticipate the appetite, the public appetite for songs about beards, and we thought we'd just be playing sort of 1 or 2 shows to express our passion for beards, but it turned out that people demanded more songs about beards, so we just kept writing them, and now we've written 56 songs about beards, which I think is the ideal number.
We've become the biggest beard-related band in the world.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
if not Australia.
Yeah, at least top 3, top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I must say, it's impressive.
Thank
really.
you. And all the compliments is another really good.
It's good to get complimented.
It's one of the main reasons we're in this industry is because you get a lot of compliments.
Could someone hand me a beer,
Yeah.
please?
Yes.
Right.
So, someone could.
Someone could.
Yeah.
Someone will.
I know.
And it's nice to feel entitled to things. That's another reason That's another good thing about it.
When we tour in Europe, they give us plates of cheese. Backstage.
Nice.
It's really good.
Yeah. None of us have ever starved to death, so
No.
that's partly due to the cheese.
I would put that down to being in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you must miss that now when it's all finally stopping in just a few months.
Yeah, I feel like there's only so much cheese that my body can take in. I think I'm about to reach my kind of cheese.
Yeah, some of
Threshold.
us have
Threshold.
developed pretty heavy cheese habits,
Yeah.
and it's it all starts out as fun, just a good old fashioned cheese party. But sometimes those parties go for days.
Yeah.
And
I'm like waking up the first thing in the morning and just grabbing some cheese. And
it's not glamorous
It's-
after a while.
Yeah.
It's just a habit.
Yeah, it escalates
It
quickly.
did escalate quickly, and we got to go dry out.
Yeah. If we could
Yeah.
change the topic away from cheese,
Yeah.
well, I'm starting to get the
yeah.
sweats from not having cheese since this morning. So
No problem. So we'll get to Stacey actually, because
Okay.
I heard in a radio interview that you stated that the beards were not all like you were done as a band, but the beards will be back in another form.
What?
I heard that.
are you reforming without us?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, ultimately,
Yeah.
we may stop doing gigs, but we're not going to stop hanging out
We're not going to stop
and
having
stroking
beards.
each other's beards.
Yeah, we're still going to have
And eating
beards.
cheese together.
Well, I think we need to stop eating cheese or we will die.
Oh,
The
okay.
doctor did say that to us.
We
Yeah,
have to
but-
stop. We
okay,
absolutely
sure.
have to stop.
Once we stop doing shows, the cheese won't be free. We'll have to go buy it ourselves.
Yeah, that's going
So
to...
there's
I don't-
nothing more to it than this. That was the only thing. That
It's mainly
you're
to
not
get
gonna...
off, mainly to get off cheese. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're not going to be back like
We may
do a
look.
comeback.
We're not going to say never about anything, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I would never eat cheese again.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. But we probably should stop eating cheese all the time. But anyway.
We'll be keeping a very close eye on the beard level, in the
Yeah.
world's beard. The
status of the
the
beard.
status.
We feel
If
like
it drops too much, we may have no choice
We can
but to
step
come
in.
back and eat more cheese.
we've had we've earned a bit of a break now that everyone has beards.
Yeah.
So time back in Australia to
Yeah.
enjoy some Australian cheese while we're
Yeah.
at home and
Yeah.
rest up. And,
I feel like.
but if any one of our fans even touches their beard, cuts it a little bit,
Yeah.
we'll probably have to reform.
Yeah, but maybe not as a musical entity. Maybe more of a military kind of entity. So we don't want violence to necessarily be involved.
Yeah.
But
if it has to.
we're not going to say never. We're not going to rule anything out.
That's right.
And we will do whatever we need to do to make sure that nobody shaves their beards off.
So that's what you'll be doing. Like if we meet again in 10 years,
It might
That is-
it might be in a combat setting.
exciting,
Or a jail.
exciting.
Or jail. Or,
Yes, because you have stated that you will not rest until every woman, man,
That's
child,
right.
or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
We did say a lot of things,
Yeah.
but we're going to go rest. We
need to
were
rest for a little bit.
exaggerating slightly.
Yeah.
We will rest.
But we'll keep propagating beards in whichever way we see fit.
We definitely hope so, everyone up here. Yeah. Well, you guys are playing a concert. Well, tonight at Posten.
Yes.
Yeah, it was at 9. What is it? 7?
I think we started
Doors,
about
yeah.
8 o'clock.
It's 8
We
o'clock.
played-
Doors open at
Yeah.
7. We play at 8, and then we play again at 9. We're
We-
doing 2 sets.
We played 2 sets, so we can start. We start the gig. We do some songs. We go backstage. We eat some cheese. Then we can come back on and finish the show.
Yeah.
You know.
Can you reveal any of the songs? Well, of course, we are fans, so we know which songs we might hear. But
Yeah.
for those of us who are new to your songs and sadly gonna miss them in the
Yeah.
future, but which one are your favorites are you gonna play tomorrow?
Well,
Or-
yeah, because we have so many songs about beards, and it is our final tour.
And
We're
every song is so good as well.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that's such
We're-
an important thing to point out.
we're trying to cram in as many songs as we can. So we're doing all the crowd favourites like If Your Dad Doesn't Have a Beard, You've Got Two Mums, and You Should Consider Having Sex with a Bearded Man, and No Beard, No Good.
I like beards.
I like beards, but we'll also be
Oh,
playing...
wait, yeah, sorry, the song and I just like
Oh, you just
beards.
said that
I was
as
just
a...
saying
It's also
I
the
like
name of one of our
beards.
songs.
It's also the name of the song.
But we'll also be playing some more obscure songs that our more hardcore fans have been demanding, like Damn, That's a Nice Beard,
Thanks, man.
No,
Oh,
the song title.
The song.
and The Beard.
Oh, that's me, right? Oh wait, you mean
No, the song title.
We start the evening off in a more acoustic setting, kind of stripped back versions of some of the songs, and then we end it with a more rock and roll,
A cheese-crazed rock and roll explosion.
Yeah.
Tonight starts off as a nice light cheese, and then by the end of the night, it's like a very
It's like a blue vein.
blue
but-
vein. Yeah.
The ones with the bits of fruit and nuts in them.
It's like an old sock.
It gets crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm looking very much forward to it. We will be there middle of the day as well, so
Fantastic.
I'll be
Great.
there as a
Great.
photographer. So
Cool.
make sure to look good for
We
me.
will, we
We
will.
always look good.
And if you know anyone in Denmark who can get us any cheese as well.
Yeah, sure.
Also,
I'll make sure there's plenty of cheese for you after the concert.
Fantastic.
Also, if you know anybody in Denmark who has a washing machine and a shower,
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We have
Well,
a lot
if
of
you do-
laundry to
yeah.
do.
Do you,
Yeah, well, 200 kilometers is quite a lot for you to drive. If you want to go to Jutland, where you're
Yeah.
apparently from,
Yeah.
or
John
Apparently.
Jr.
Yeah.
from Jutland.
Jutland!
Yeah.
Jutland.
Or Beardland, as we
Islay.
call it.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Be from Jutland.
Thank you.
Well, nice having you here, guys.
Nah, great to be back in Denmark. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
It's
no
going to be
problem.
good.
Well, see you tonight at the concert. Then
Yeah.
bye, guys.
Beards.
Cheers.
Cheese.